Okay, so I have actually been gaining levels in Conjuration. Because I think I was 15 before. But I'm pretty sure that, now, I gotta keep like a really close eye on where it is on the bar. But I'm pretty sure that I don't gain experience for summoning it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't gain experience for summoning it. Oh. See, when I did it before, I didn't gain anywhere near that much experience, and I think the experience isn't gained from summoning it, but from it shooting fireballs at the enemies. I'm pretty sure it's by your familiars doing damage that you gain the experience in Conjuration. So it's more of just good to have her out permanently to be fighting enemies for the purposes of leveling the skill. We have a pickpocket book, which is, I guess, kind of nice because I don't really plan on being able to get much pickpocketing skill. Okay, kind of just snuck up on me. See what's in the chest. Oh. I mean, I technically don't have a helmet yet, so that's actually probably good. I should probably equip that. I mean, it's light armor, so... But I mean, hey, gave us a little bit of warmth, so that's actually fantastic. We'll take that for now. Now, Mr. Skeever. Don't you be gnawing at my kneecaps. Yeah, the audio quality should be better. I didn't realize that there was a plugin that I needed to install into the OBS to be able to make it a little bit cleaner. And I feel like it made a difference, so. Okay, I don't like this part. It makes me uncomfortable. You're about to see why. I'm gonna warn you now. If you're not about that arachnophobia life, then maybe go get a drink of water or something. It's about to get wild over here. Level up from that too. Alright, so I think the Magicka is starting to become a lot more important at this point, so we'll put it in there. And as far as the skill, I do have some light armor right now. So maybe, I mean, I know I want to focus on heavy armor, but it might be worth it just to put a little bit of light armor in here. I guess, it will give me experience while I'm wearing the light armor, so maybe that's not so bad. Let's see, what else do we have? Actually, let me check destruction. Maybe I can put another point destruction now. Oh, okay. Yes. Destruction spells 50% less magicka, 0.5% more powerful per level of destruction. So that would be good. I don't really want to do the dual casting right now because I'm pretty sure it uses more magic. Yeah, increasing effectiveness and cost. So I want to wait on that until I have a little bit more of a magic pool. Although I could go into the first one, which is the ionized path, and do my shock spells. So it'd be cheaper spell casting, or 20%, which I think it would end up being 10% more powerful spells overall for the entire destruction tree, or it will be 20% more powerful for the ionized path. I don't know, it's a tough choice. I feel like maybe the less cost of Magicka is probably going to be more useful for now. And I am still getting some damage out of it, so we'll just go with that. We do have some alchemy ingredients in these, and this is what I was talking about right here. I didn't discover this until just this last playthrough that I did, but this tunnel actually goes all the way through, skips past all of the entire next parts of the dungeon, and goes all the way to where the golden claw gets put into the door, and you can just go fight the boss immediately. I didn't know that was a thing, and it's super convenient. Alright, got a little bit of loot. Now, the one thing that the spiders drop, which is actually really useful, is the frostbite venom. And, well, I don't know if it's necessarily useful so much as it's a aesthetic thing. You can use the frostbite venom to dye the leather into like a black leather. It just looks a lot cleaner, and then you can use that black leather to make... Oh, I'm just kicking bodies around. You can use the black leather to make special like pouches and stuff, kind of like the Imperial pouches right here. You can make a they're like black, you know, sleek kind of pouches and stuff with the black leather. Now, I do not like this guy. He is a bad guy. He's the one who stole the claw, and he has to pay for his treachery. This is for the you know, the traitor who has sent us on this mission. Now, I can start going through and fighting the people that are here, but instead we're going to go into this tunnel and take the back way through. So this is where it just goes straight to where the final boss is, but we're actually going to kind of go back through this way and try and fight some of these enemies. The sidestep there was clean. Alright, let's work our way through here. There's quite a few Draugr. Gotta at least get, you know, a little bit of experience from these guys. I think... Was that the stairs? Oh, that was the stairs. Excuse me, sir. That was pretty close. Okay, I feel like this Atronach is actually really strong. Like, ridiculously strong. This is a good idea to actually be using her more often. Okay, yeah. If I remember correctly, this next part is going to be more spiders. Oh, okay, never mind. It's the next part, the next cave. Pretty solid damage out of this for sure. That, you know, that one single point actually made the destruction spells in general a decent amount stronger, so that was a good level to gain, especially while we're in the middle of this thing. We're gonna need it for the last fight. Oh, bunch of potions. Okay, that's great. That's amazing. We'll take that for sure. I just kind of wish that the familiars lasted a little bit longer. I mean, it is really strong, so I understand, and it's not like you don't regenerate the magic, but it would be a little bit more convenient if you could hang on to them for a little bit longer. Maybe an extra minute or two would be good, but take what you can get. Oh, wow. Okay. Steals 80 points of armor rating from each nearby target for 30 seconds. Caster gains the total amount stolen. Now, that's the most important thing right there, is that it's stolen armor. So that means that they get weaker. That's pretty convenient. I don't know that I'll end up actually using the spell. That's like one of those things where it's like, I'll say that I'm going to use it, but then I end up just selling it because I want the money more. Alright. And this is why you always keep the pickaxe on you. Crossed fingers. Come on. Aw, sad. I always hope for a gem out of those, but you know, I can't get them every time. little bit of gold on the skeleton. Because that's what heroes do. Now, I haven't saved in a while, so generally a good idea to do that. I'm pretty sure... Okay, yeah, this part is going to be another... It's kind of ridiculous that you can't cast a little bit further away, but, you know, it is what it is. Switch back to lightning. Okay, so he doesn't activate when I'm over here. He only activates when you come into the room. And so you have to walk over to this door for him to come out. This is so weird. Because it expects you to be coming in from the normal way, as opposed to having gone through from that back tunnel. See, this just kind of goes along with the whole thing of that, you know, I don't really want to wear some dead guy's armor, and this guy is really dead. He's been down here for a long time. Oh, yes, that is so good. Oh, that's fantastic. So you can disenchant that and actually create a full set of gear that will have enhanced weapon and armor smithing on it. Now, until I get my enchanting levels up to higher points, I won't be able to get that much out of it, but it does make a really, beneficial like set of gear just for, when you're sitting there making the armor. I mean, you might as well get whatever +1 you can get out of it, right? Oh my god. Everything does so much damage. The suffering. Alright, kind of making it through here though. This isn't going terrible, so no complaints. Bring out the Atronach again. And then go with a little bit of healing. Can't loot any of those skeletons. They are stuck that way. And, I don't want to get back here, do this. Oh. You just don't want to be in that pool when that happens. It's just not enjoyable. Being lit on fire, not really on my to-do list. Oh. Get worked. Wait. Oh, I was like, am I being detected by the Atronach? I was gonna say, that shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's having to summon this thing over and over again. It's just kind of irritating, but can't really complain when it's giving me such good amount of conjuration levels, right? was pretty solid, especially since that was a restless jogger. They're pretty strong. Oh, these guys you actually can loot, and they sometimes have jewelry on them as well as gold, so it's good to loot them, at least early on anyway. And let's see. Kind of just took those leather boots on accident. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, yikes. At least it gives you a pretty solid sound when your familiar goes away, because imagine going into the fight and you're like, oh yeah, I have a familiar, and then you turn around and you're alone. Oh, sucks to suck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, did he just get destroyed by that thing? I don't know if you caught the name of that guy, but it was like an ancient Draugr hero or something like that, and I'm pretty sure he just got obliterated by that. Oh, wait, no, he is not obliterated. In fact, I don't even know that he took any damage. Okay, we need to save. She's just looking at me like, yeah, I did that. I know you saw that. Alright, the Atronach coming in handy. Alright, we got everything from the Draugr. Let's take a look on the side walls here. We do have a couple actual dead Draugr. How much do I have for weight? 273. That's not bad. But I don't really have the room to be picking up a bunch of other stuff like that. There will be some loot in the final room, so I need to keep at least a little bit of inventory space for that. And so what I'm gonna do is end up going back through and actually there's really no reason to walk all the way back through. I can end up going up to the room where the spider was, and then just go right back down into the tunnel, and then I'll end up right at the room where the golden claw is. Now, I think there's like maybe a couple more Draugr, possibly. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I just heard the sound, but it was the Atronach despawning. I always think something's like busting out of the wall that I need to fight. It's usually how it goes. Alright. Now, these linen wraps are extremely important when you're doing these modded playthroughs, if you get like enhanced armors and stuff like that, because some of the stuff that you can make from smithing is, you know, like clothing and stuff like that, especially with what we're doing with the mage playthrough. There is going to be a couple armors that are meant to be mage clothes, and you actually need the linens to be able to make it. So it's important to pick them up when you're going through these early dungeons, because it sucks to have to go back through and just to find linen, you know? Alright, so just as like a little trick that I figured out the last time, you don't even need to actually look at the bottom of the claw. You literally hit each of them twice. And that bear, moth, owl. So in case you're, ever going through, you're like, oh, what's the puzzle? Just hit each of them 2 times, you're good to go. And that is how you Skyrim. Alright, here we go. So this is the room where I don't like this fight, but also no judging when I'm running around the room screaming because this guy is trying to end my existence. Although, I take that back, because before I didn't have the Atronach to be able to help me. And we do have magic, so I think this is going to end up really working in my favor. Now, oh, this is my favorite part right there. Alright, here we go. So much health. Oh my god. Oh my god. Run. Oh, no. Did not mean to fall in the water. Alright, this is actually already going significantly easier than the last time I did this. You just have to kite him around the room, and then when you get the chance, summon your Atronach, let her do the work. Well, even if she does sometimes just hit these things. Alright, well, that was, like, actually legitimately 1,000 times easier than the last time I did this. Magic really is OP. These, I wasn't sure about it at first because I'm like, man, starting out as a mage is miserable. But, once you finally start getting the spells, which I do have an enhanced spells mod, so, once I start getting some of the crazier spells, this is going to get ridiculous. Like, I'm going to be able to just explode whole rooms and potentially kill like 10 or 20 guys in one shot. That'll be really cool to see, so I can't wait for that. But this is what we came for, the Dragonstone. Okay. Doesn't this look like a home plate? Like, doesn't this look like, dragons are playing baseball or something like that? Also, I never noticed this before, but there's actually writing on the back. And this is in the dragon tongue, which means I'm pretty sure that you can actually translate this if you look it up online somewhere. I'm curious as to what it says. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever actually turned that around and I noticed there was that writing on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's, now I don't know who this guy is. I want to say it's maybe potentially a specific dragon from the past or something, because if you actually look, he is on, I might want to loot that stuff. If you actually look, it's the dragon that's on there. And so I almost wonder if that's supposed to be a very specific dragon, if it's on the dragon stones, if it's on these things, maybe like the god of dragons or something. I don't know. It's kind of curious, but yeah, this is the same script that's on the back of it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, grab the loot that's in here. This will be good right here, the Book of Ancient Nord Armor. These books are all over the world, and there's a bunch of different kinds. There's a book of, iron armor, and book of steel armor, and ebony, and, daedric, and whatever. Each of the different books will allow you to be able to craft special variations of the different armors that are in the game. Oh, another 500 scroll. that'll be good money. Yeah, see, finding something like this would be so amazing if you were actually doing a normal playthrough, because almost everybody does bows. So finding a ring that gives you 15% more bow damage would be just insane at this point, but doesn't really help us that much. So we will say adios to the Dragon Cave. And oh, you know what, actually, before we adios, I realized I missed a soul gem and a few more linen wraps. We'll sneak all those out. We'll end up using them down the road here. And that is Bleak Falls Barrow. That actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. So I'm happy with that. Oh. Wait, if I loot him, will he fall? Bloodstained torn paper. Interesting. Oh my god, I'm 2 pounds shy of full. Okay, well, he didn't fall, so that's his resting place, I guess. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, let's clear a little bit of space. Actually, I don't really need that. And I don't really need the potatoes. Don't really need the cabbage either. If you end up carrying too much food on you, you just end up weighing yourself down for no reason. So we'll, Mr. Skeleton here is, well, not even skin, just bones. So I think he could use it more than I can. We'll let him have the potatoes. Oh my god, 5 calcite? Hey, we'll take it. Potion, take that as well. Oh, I guess I'm taking a skull.